Hello! In this video, I'd like to demonstrate you another software that I've been developing. This is basically an Autodesk AutoCAD automation software. And it also works. It works on both a full AutoCAD version and also AutoCAD LT version. So what it is basically an enumeration software. It enumerates block attributes. So let's say we have block references like here, and within those block references there are defined bunch of attributes, which is like this text and this text and everything else. And with this software we can enumerate them. So I'll explain the settings a bit later. For now, let's just see how it works. I press start and I click on each of the attribute and it just increments the number by 1. So this software is designed in the C#.NET using WPF as user interface and MVVM design pattern. So let me explain a bit about the settings here. So this basically is a number that indicates the starting number. So I can start with this. Maybe I don't like that. Maybe next would be like something like 15. So I can continue on with 15. This just resets it. This is a step. So I can, let's say, do this and I start. Then the step is 2. For now, let's stay it with 1. I can also change the padding of the entered text. So right now it's 2 zeros. So if the padding is 2 zeros, then one of the 0 is replaced with the actual number if it's a single digit, and the other stays 0. I can change this to, I don't know, maybe 4 zeros. So the numbers would be like this. And if you noticed, there's a floating window that indicates the preview of the next value that is going to be entered into the attribute that is clicked. So yeah, we can just, it's easy, and I think it's a nice way to visualize what the next value will be. Let me just quickly change that back to 2 zeros. There's also an option to add an arbitrary text to the entered value. So let me just press this button. It adds a text node. I can enter here something like, I don't know, maybe let's say something like that. So now, as you can see, the preview for next value, maybe let's reset this. Preview for next value has a text attached to the number. So let me try to see how that looks. So if I click, there's a text at the end. This also can be moved to the beginning, like so. So maybe now it looks a little bit stupid. So let me, I don't know, make it look a little better. So something like that. So we can achieve a result like this. There's also an option to do a, well, it has to do with this this entry field. This is basically an overflow like limit of sorts. So if I add a second enumeration node, so let's say I add a text and then another enumeration node, and let's reset this one. Let's make this as the active one. So this will increment each time we click. So let's enter here something like 5, for example. Now, when this like sort of number reaches, this part of the number reaches 5, then this will reset and this will increment by 1. So let me show you how this works. So I start as usual. It's 2, 3, 4, 5, and now the first part will increment to 2 and this will reset. Oh, it didn't. Of course, I have to activate the reset function. So now it should reset. So okay, let me just write some bullshit in here. Okay, now I reset this and let's try again. So now it should work because I hadn't had activated, so it wasn't turned on. So now let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and now it should, the first part should change to 2, and this should reset back to 1. And there it is. And if I could just write this from the beginning, it's 5, and now this will change to 3, and this will stay as 1. So yes, so that's basically my custom software that I have written for AutoCAD and AutoCAD LT. It's written in, like I said, it's written in C#.NET, and the user interface is made with WPF with MVVM design pattern. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.